Welcome to the Virtual Excellence Show. One big impact of the COVID-19 pandemic has been that it has shifted most events from physical to virtual. And it certainly doesn't look like big events are going to come back anytime soon. So pretty much all speakers and presenters need to learn how to do virtual presentations well. There's many possible formats for doing compelling virtual presentations. They don't need to necessarily use a lot of technology. And we'll look at some of those options in another video. But today I'll provide a quick introduction to live streaming software and how to use it, since I've discovered that many people don't know what it is and the wonderful things that they can do with it. This is a very quick introduction. We'll go into more detail on what I cover in this video in upcoming segments. So please let me know in comments if there's anything in particular you'd like me to cover. And of course, if you find this video useful, please do help us by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Live streaming software, which I'm using to do this video, essentially gives you a mini broadcast studio on your computer, allowing you to combine and control multiple visual elements in your stream. The software can broadcast directly to YouTube Live, Facebook Live, LinkedIn Live, or whatever platform you choose, or just to record a video. It can also generate what is called a virtual camera, which Zoom or WebEx or whatever your preferred video platform is, will see as a camera. So you can use your computer-based studio to present directly on any of those platforms. However, be aware that security issues mean that some of these platforms are blocking virtual cameras from Macs. So if you're an Apple Mac user, you will need to check. There are 5 major live streaming software packages available. On my right, you can see the logos for OBS, Streamlabs OBS, and XSplit Broadcast. And on the other side, the logos for Wirecast and vMix. I will do a more complete review and comparison of these platforms in another show, but first of all, just to make some high-level comments. OBS and Streamlabs OBS are open source. They are free, very popular, used extensively in, amongst others, the gaming community to stream their games live. XSplit Broadcast is a little bit more expensive. It is a paid product, but still at a reasonable price. Wirecast and vMix are professional products with professional level of pricing. Just note that vMix is the only one of these platforms that allows 4K streaming if you're looking to do very high quality. And just again a note on Mac, Wirecast can be used with Mac and OBS can be used with Mac, but with some limitations because not all plugins to OBS that extend its functionality can be used on Mac. So today, to get us going, to give you an idea of what's going on, we'll give you a very quick demonstration of OBS. Since it's free, it's the most popular, and it uses the same principles as all of the other software packages. OBS has a reputation for being difficult to learn and use, which is probably somewhat justified, but once you know the basics, it is pretty straightforward. So let's have a look. This is the OBS platform. Now, the metaphors here is, first of all, there are scenes. Each of these scenes has a number of different sources. And there are what are called scene collections, which each of these has a set of different scenes in them. Let's go and have a bit more of a look. So this scene, which is the one we're currently using, has a number of different sources. You can add sources, audio, capture from games or displays, images, media sources such as video, and so on. So in this particular video, this particular scene, we have this blue studio, which is in the background, and this icon's to turn it on or off. So to turn it off, it's not there anymore. We have the dynamic logo here, and that's shown in the right. That's a video source, which is being set to loop. VCam is the software I'm using where you can take out your background, and so that shows myself. I have the audio input, and the ticker trailer here is the video, which is showing at the bottom of the screen. So what you can do is take a scene. You can, of course, rename it, remove it. You can also duplicate it. Say, all right, we want all of the same elements of that to be able to add something else, for example. In this case, we have exactly the same sources here, but we've added this image on the right-hand side of the screen, which shows where to go to find out more about the show. And so when we transition between this, we have the scene transitions. This can be a fade, can be a cut, and there's a variety of other transitions, and those control how we move from one scene to the other scene. And of course, just an important part to note is the controls, where we can start streaming, set that up so we can stream to our platform of choice, or record and have other control over that. So there's a few other high-level things to note. One is, in order to control the platform, you can use hotkeys. So instead of having to click on the scenes here to transition between them, you can set up buttons on your computer to move between them. Or there are other options, such as external devices or controlling it through iPad or iPhone. And I'll show you that on another upcoming segment. Thank you for joining the show. Please check out our other videos on YouTube or at thevx.show. If you found this useful, please like the video, subscribe to our channel. That will be a big help to us in bringing you more content on how to do things well in a virtual world.